now we need to find the value.
So
for
x plus 5.
The next one is x equal to 2. So if I put now, when you substitute x is equal to 4, you get y value. So your answer put. Hi everyone, welcome back to Maggi UK. This is Maggi. Hope everyone is fine. Today I'm going to do a topic which is about simultaneous equation using substitution method. Before we get into this video, please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to press the bell button so you get all my new videos as your notification. Come on, let's begin. Okay, so I'm going to do the simultaneous equation using substitution method. When you have x squared term only, we can use substitution method. Otherwise, we need to use only elimination method. So if you see here, y is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 8, y is equal to x. So what we are going to do is, already we mentioned here substitution method. We are going to substitute this 2x in y. So if you see here, we are going to substitute in this, which is, let me put this one as your first equation. And this is going to be a second equation, okay? So I'm going to put the second equation in the first. So when you substitute y equal to x, so the first one will become 2x equals x squared minus 4x plus 8. So we need to bring everything in one of the side so that we can find out the value for x. Like we did by x squared plus bx plus c equals 0, because the quadratic equation always have ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. So what happens here is have a positive 2x, so it will be minus 2x, and the other side is also minus 2x. So that will be cancelled. So when you write here, we have x squared minus 4x plus 8 minus 2x equals 0. So if you see here, we write the first one, x squared have only one term. And then if you see the x, we have minus 4x and minus 2x, which will become minus 6x plus 8 equals 0. So like we do factorizing, we need to find out the multiples of 8, which is a positive multiple of 8. And this one is minus 6. So the multiples are, can we see, we have 4, 2, 8 and 1. But if you can't take 8 and 1 because we need to get a minus 6, so I'm going to use the first one, which is 4. But if you have a negative here, we should have x minus 4 and x minus 2, which makes, when you add them up, 4 plus 2 is 6, and then the negative sign equals 0. So like as it is, we need to do the finding the value, which is x minus 4 equals 0. Another one is x minus 2 equals 0. So in this one, we need to bring the 4 to the other side. So I put positive. So x equals 4. And then here is a positive 2, and x is equals 2. So you got both values for x and y. This one is still not finished. We need to use the x value, both x value, to substitute in one of the equation to get your y value. But in this, you have two pairs of solution for, you will get two values, which is x and y have one value and another x and y have another value. So we are going to substitute first x equal to 4 in the number 2 equation, y equal to x. So if I substitute x equals 4, y equal 2 times 4, which is y equals 8. The next one is x equal 2. So if I put y equal to x and then substitute the value of x, so y equal 2 times 2, so the y values become 4. So now when you substitute x is equal to 4, you get y value. So your answer consists of, you have two pairs, which is x equals 4, y equals 8. When x is equal to 4, y is equal to 8. When x is equal to 2, and then the y equal to 4. So we have two values. So this is a two solution. So if you are not clear in the first one, I'm going to do another example. So one of my student, Nathan, is going to answer this. So this is going to be your first. We can name it as first and second. So now we have equation y equal x squared minus 4x minus 28, y equal to 3x plus 2. So we are going to substitute the second equation because it's a smaller one. We are going to substitute in the first equation.
So you do 3x plus 2.
So we are going to substitute in the 1, which is 3x plus 2. So what I'm put is substitute in 1. Okay.
So put 3x plus 2 is equal to x squared minus 4x minus 28. Then you bring it to the other side, so x.
So which will be your
minus 3x and then minus 2.
Okay.
So then you put x squared minus 4x minus 28 minus 3x minus 2.
Okay. So this will be cancelled. So we are going to rewrite this one, which is x squared. So we are going to rewrite as a x squared minus 4x minus 28 minus 3x plus, minus 2 equals 0.
So then you have to simplify it. So x squared minus 7x,
which is minus 4x minus 3x is minus 7x.
And then minus 30
minus 30
is equal to 0. So you have to find the multiples. So 30.
So your 30 you need to find times 30.
And
then
it has to add to minus 7.
And then add, so it should have minus 7.
So
okay.
the multiples are 10 and 3 or 6 and 5. However, 6 and 5 does not work, so therefore that cannot be applicable. So 10 and 3. Okay. So it'll be minus 10. So x minus 10 and then x plus 3 is equal to 0. So that means that you have to find the value. So x minus 10 is equal to 0. So you have to plus 10. So that'll be x is equal to 10. And for that one, x plus 3 is equal to 0. So minus 3 to both sides. So x is equal to minus 3.
So now we are going to use one of the value to substitute in
number 2 since it looks easier.
Substitute in 2, which is y equals 3x plus 2.
So if we want to substitute 10 into x, it will be y is equal to 3 times 10 plus 2. So y is equal to 30 plus 2,
which is
32.
32.
Okay, and then we're going to put down the same one because it doesn't really matter. So if I substitute it, it will be 3 times minus 3 plus 2. So you have to do, it will be minus 9 plus 2, which is also known as minus 7.
So now you have to write answer.
It consists of,
so one of the pair of value x is equal to 10. If you substitute x equal to 10, you get y equals 32. And the next value
x equals minus 3.
X is equal to minus 3.
And then y is equal to minus 7.
So this is the 2 pairs of answer. Well done, Nathan.
Thank you.
Okay, the next one is a little bit different. If you see here, the last previous sum, they have given y equal to something, so you directly substitute. But this one, if you see here, you have y plus x equal to 3. So first what you need to do is
rearrange it.
Rearrange it so that y, to make y as its own. So what I'm going to do is rearrange y. Okay. So what we are going to do?
So you have to do minus x to both sides.
So minus x to both sides. Minus x.
So it'll be y.
So let me write down first. This is equation 1, equation 2. Okay.
So that means
that will be y equals
3 minus x.
3 minus x. Okay. So now you got the y value. Now we are going to substitute in the first equation. So substitute in number 1. So y is equal to 3 minus x. I'm going to substitute in the first, which is 3 minus x
is equal to x squared plus 3x minus 2.
Okay. And then what we need to bring? We need to bring everything in one side to make it equal to 0.
So there'll be minus 3 and plus x. So there'll be x squared.
So this side we need to bring minus 3
and plus x.
Plus x.
So in total that will be x squared plus 3x minus 2 minus 3 plus x. So you can simplify that even further. So x squared plus 4x minus 5 is equal to 0.
So now you see, as it is like you do factorization, you need to get a multiple of minus 5 and
adding of
positive 4. So can you tell me what are the multiples?
4, 1 and 2 and 2.
So 5 and 1
and 2 and 2.
You can't. How can you get 2 and 2? 2 and 2 can't make 5.
Oh yeah.
So you can't do 2 and 2. Sorry, because it's just only 5 and 1. So what we are going to do is we are going to take that and then we are going to find the factorization. So this is a positive
x minus 1.
X. Okay, I'm going to do x plus 5 and then x minus 1 equals 0. Okay, so now we need to find the value.
So x plus 5 is equal to 0. So and then x minus 1 is equal to 0. So you have to minus 5 to both sides. So it'll be x is equal to minus 5, and for the other one you would do plus 1. So x is equal to
plus 1. So now we got two values for x, and we are going to substitute in what equation we are going to substitute. You can substitute in 1. It's better we can substitute in the first because we have y plus x. We can't do this, so it's easy to do in the first one. So I'm going to substitute in first equation, which is y equals x squared plus 3x minus 2.
So if we do the first one, it will be minus 5. So y is equal to, in brackets,
minus 5 squared
plus
3 times minus 5
minus 2. So if you do that, it will be 25 minus 15 minus 2. So yeah. Y is equal to 10 and then 8.
So you get 8, okay? The next one. Okay, now the next one is x is equal to 1. I'm going to substitute in the same thing, which is
y is equal to 1 squared.
1 squared plus 3
times 1 minus 2.
So 1 plus 3 minus 2.
So that means that y is equal to 2.
4 minus 2 will become
2.
So if you see, your answer has two values for x and two values for y. So which is when x equals minus 5, your y value is 8. When x equals 1, your y value is 2. So that's your, hope you got this one. Well done.
Thank you.
So I hope you are all very clear on how to do the substitution method. Thanks for watching. Hope this video is very useful to you as well. Always support me. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to press the bell button so that you get all my upcoming videos as your notification. Until I see you next time, signing off from you, Maggie. Bye.
Please subscribe to my mom channel.